Hey guys, I'm Neil, this is Paul, and today we're going to be opening up this one wheel. It's not a one wheel, it's a float wheel.
Of course.
Float wheel, it's the only way to go. And this thing came to us across the ocean, so after bouncing around on the boat, we are going to take a look and see what's going on in here. So when I open this, am I going to scratch it in any way?
I hope so.
No?
Hope not. When I got mine, it was 3 different boxes.
Okay.
This one I wipe on first. Alright, so. Oh, look at that. He even sent me white fender too. That's an extra fender. Did not order that. Thank you, Tony.
So the big question, is that part of my order or part of your order?
No, he told me he'd send me one, but I told him not to.
Okay.
Because I didn't need it. Because I can't fit a fender on my big tire.
Alright.
Yeah, that's alright. He still sent it to me. Oh, and that's probably my extra. I asked for a bunch of extra screws. That's probably better. Actually, this one's probably your charger.
Okay, cool.
That's probably the charger.
So if you can guess what's in this box, you can have it free.
Not. Alright, so there's the board, there's the motor, and there's the charger. So when I got mine, it was all basically sent to me just like that, all just like with cords.
Okay.
Funny. But anyway, they did a better job not putting in that one. What do you want to open up first?
Okay, well we'll open up the tire here, I guess.
Motor, yep.
Yeah. Maybe this one I should be a little bit more careful
Yeah, a little
with.
bit more careful on that one, yep. I'll open up the charger in this one. Standard charger, 2 amp.
Okay, that's good.
Fuse.
I did hear that the other charger was like hypercharging, right? Like really almost too many amps. So I'm kind of like okay with the regular one.
It's fine, but when you're riding a lot, you may want to consider getting a 100 one, because this takes 4 hours to charge.
Okay.
On this one. So. But there's other options that you can get for chargers.
Okay, so somebody had a picture that they were saying that their board was kind of messed with or something. So if you take a look here, you can see these threads are perfect. So nobody's been messing with this one. No one at Customs has been playing with it. So
It looks
perfect.
super clean.
Yeah.
Now the biggest aspect here, we're going to want to do this first, is, and Tony, if you're listening to this, you need to protect your pins a little bit better. So we're going to take this out very nicely because these pins are super fragile. Alright. And of course, like, there is bubble wrap. Alright, but it's not always enough. We've seen quite a few cases of having a bent pin. So we're going to be super careful here, because these pins are very easy.
It's good that I gave you the dull blade, hey?
Blade.
Yeah, so make sure you guys start with the sharp.
Alright, the pins, they look perfect. None of them are bent. Awesome. That was probably the biggest worry that you have when you're getting it now.
Yeah.
Alright,
Sounds
but
good.
yeah, tuning in the future, cardboard, something to protect these.
Yeah, or a
better.
little 3D print some piece of garbage, put it over top.
Whatever you need to do.
Okay.
I'll let you open this one up.
Okay.
Let's move them
Yeah.
out of the way.
So you know these razor blades here, we'll just do a safety moment here, right? So these things here, you know, you can snap these off, right? And you can get like a new sharp blade. So it's always fun and exciting, right? So when you go to like do the new one, you just kind of cover the eyes, right? So if anybody has a good strategy on how to do that consistently, okay, I'll go for it. There we go.
Right in the box.
Look at that. Okay.
Beauty.
Last time I got this excited was the GTX 4090.
Alright, let's look on the side here 1 second.
Okay.
Let's do one quick check. Your rail guards came with it. Oh yeah. Nice. I know
So they're
some people-
already mounted on?
No, I think they're just on there. I think you might have to. Yeah. You're not
Okay.
mounted on yet.
Okay,
But
got
they're on there. But first, what we can do, we can show everyone to see.
Yeah, I'll hand it to you here.
Where is the? Okay. All right, because it was just hiding. They're backwards, but that's okay. They're not mounted yet. So let's see where the charge is at.
Okay, fire extinguishers over there.
All right, we're looking at 7 out of 10 bars. So it doesn't drain as fast as the original boards do, which is nice. Mine came dead on arrival for battery wise anyway.
Oh, really?
Charge it. Yeah.
Oh.
The earlier boards had a very common drain, vampire drain. All right, so there's your screws, the axle bolts.
Okay.
You want those? Don't, not yet. Just leave them here. All right. And what's very nice is that Tony sends drill bits or screwdriver bits
Okay.
and all the sizes you need to do it by hand.
Oh, very nice. Thanks, Tony.
And then dig in here. You have your. Oh, there's your mag handle. Your half fenders. Fender base.
No white fenders?
No, they're not white. You have to order that separately.
Okay.
Yeah. And then you have. Let me make sure that I didn't click something there. Yeah. They're just hard to take out.
What about that clip?
Oh,
There's
yeah.
supposed to be a clip for the motor cable, is there not?
Clip for the motor cable?
Yeah, I can see it on. Maybe it's on the cable.
The little.
Within Tony's video, it's like
Yeah.
a locking clip.
It's probably already on.
Okay, yeah, might be there.
Yeah, see, it's already on that thing right
Oh,
there.
got it. Okay.
So you get a little locking clip. To be honest, mine fell off.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, there's your mounts. All right, so both of these. Oh no. All right. So some people have said that they've gotten 2 of these ones. Not a big deal if you get 2 of these ones, as long as one of them has that cutout. But this one has one of each side. These are very nicely made. I don't think there's anything else in there. Good. Box out of the way.
All right. Okay, so I guess what we'll do is we'll move on to the next step here, which is to, I guess you want to take apart the rail instead of...
Just the one side,
Okay.
really, yeah. Just to pop this motor in. We're
Okay.
not doing the full configuration today, it's just putting the motor in, getting it set up so you can look at it nice, and then configuration another time.
Okay, well, we'll get tooled up and then we'll come back. How's that sound?
Sounds good?
Okay.
All right, so we tucked the motor cable back in. What we're going to do is start with the motor block on this side. So, because the cable's back in, you don't have to worry about that. So the trick, when things can't be done, if you could just line it up here, and it goes in both sides by hand, that's great. But you can see how it's getting stuck there. So we're just going to take it out. What we're going to do is we're going to line it up this way, up here.
You hear the sirens and the dogs barking? That's like pure GTA in this neighborhood.
Just gonna thread a couple. Oh. Oh. There we go. And just do it evenly all the way down if it doesn't go very easily.
You want to like put this flat, Paul. You'll be.
Oh, is it the? What do you mean?
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Or just holding it, right?
You just do this guy.
Yeah. Oh, so you want to hold it? Do okay.
I'll let you do it.
Sure.
See if it'll work. I don't know. Maybe this doesn't work that well.
That's fine. Let's try it with this. Oh yeah, there. It's tight. All right. Now we can go to the other side. Carefully pull this back out. Always when you're dealing with this one. Remember, the pins are fragile. All right. Still good. This is the side that has the groove. And we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna grab the smaller hub bolts, pop them in. And line it up. Make sure not to pinch that wire. Motor cable, always keep an eye on it. You're not pinching it. Alright, she's ready to go. To put it in anyway. There's no air in it, but yeah. Alright, so that's all ready. And now we're gonna grab the board and do the next part. Okay. Alright, so now we're done the motor. We got the board flipped upside down. The motor plug is right here that you're gonna need. Right here, motor plug. We need to take off this bumper. Okay. Alright, so now you have full access to your motor plug here, and you have your motor. So what we're going to do is we're going to warm it up, probably for about a minute. You want to warm it up, get it nice and warm. And then we can pop it in. You want to get it in all the way to the point where that line is matching the other line.
Okay, I think I'm in.
Yep. And I left the clip here in your magnet thing.
Okay, and the real trick here, I think, is you got to match the angle of the plug going in.
Yep.
To the receptacle.
Don't forget your little motor clip.
Need to get a little bit closer.
There you go.
There we go.
Oh, nice and quick too.
So I think now.
You can also reach under with like a. Now I'm gonna stop for 1 second here. As you guys can see from this angle, there's too much cable here. All right, it's sticking out. So what you can do is you can push it in. All right, get rid of some of the slack. A little bit at a time. Be careful how you push it in. Do it like I did on mine before. Oh, you got it. Maybe it was just the angle I was pushing.
Okay.
And then you just slide it on. You can see where the holes match there. Good. There you go. Slide it on each side evenly. Push it down. Yep. Nice and tight.
Okay, I'm gonna do the cable after we get the bolts in. Get a couple of bolts in.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. You can see also that we removed the front foot pad. It's too easy when you're handling the board to accidentally grab the front foot pad and break it off. So we just had a close call and we just removed it.
Yeah, I lifted it about, I guess maybe you get about an inch, maybe. That's all you get, maybe.
Yeah, and then you'll break it.
Yeah. All right, so I think those are good for that. Okay, what's our next step, Paul?
So we're gonna flip the board upside down because we've got the axle blocks in, and there's also these little screws here. They're just extra support. They don't do too much, but it doesn't hurt to have a little bit of extra.
All right. Do we have a one of these? Okay, so those ones are in. What's next?
Foot pad back on.
On the top?
Yeah. Oh yeah, you want to clip the plug in.
Okay. I was gonna fight with that one after, but
You may want to use a flathead screwdriver.
I got it by hand.
Awesome.
Yeah. Okay, so that one, the way I got it in is I actually folded the cable, you know, put pressure to bend the cable to go into to fit into the clip.
Sometimes, oh no, the clip's not clipped though.
Oh, it's not closed, it closes?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
You got it?
I think so.
Sometimes they're a little bit hard to close. I've been told that in the newer cables that are bigger, you may have to heat up the cable a little bit. Or use a flathead screwdriver.
Okay, it's closed right now,
Okay.
so
We'll take a
I'm
look
not
at it.
sure it'll stay there, but
Yeah,
okay.
we'll
So
see.
now we're doing the bottom.
Top. Yep. And we got to put it back together, so we're going to put the top foot pad in.
Okay, so here's the most dangerous part, which almost happened to me, is this here. If you pull on this, you're done.
That's why we took it off earlier.
Yeah. Okay, so now this guy here.
Oh yeah. Sure.
Okay, so when you hear it cracking like that, that's because I've set my clutch down very low, where I can just hold it with my hand, and I can feel how much torque that is. Paul's got a...
You can see that these on the side here, very easy to crack because of the design.
Yeah, so don't do this.
Yeah,
probably.
maybe try to use one of these.
Yeah.
But right now he's got that.
Yeah.
It's his
'cause
board,
I
so
don't-
let him do it as he wants.
I don't know what that thing is. That looks like a torque monster to me.
As fast as it goes.
Okay. Where are we at, Paul?
All right, mag handle. Okay, we're going to take a break and we're going to do the mag handle next.
All right, guys, we're rolling here. We're going to run out of battery power, and then you'll be screwed. You won't know how to put your board together.
The last part, the
Yeah.
mag handle, the most important part.
The part that you hope you never have to use. All right, so I'm putting it on my right-hand side. I'm, right-handed. Okay, so now we should just pop right in there. Look at that. Okay, so that is a hex, it looks like, hey?
Yeah, it's your little one, yep.
Okay. So you don't have to record this, but because this is super finicky, but you're gonna have to do 3/4 of a turn, pull it out. So we'll come back after we're done. How's that sound?
Yeah. All right, so obviously when you have the rail guards on, mag handle on, you can put your Fender and Mud Guards on. They come with these screws here. You put them in. Easy. We're not going to do it here. I'm sure you could figure it out. And then if you have your Fender, which I do have an extra one here. But remember, because we lowered the board, it's not going to fit.
Yeah, I might actually change that to make sure that it fits.
So you can see how it pops in there. And it pops in there. But because it's lowered, it's going to rub the tire. But like the fender fits, it's rubbing the tire.
Yep.